Hello everyone, in this tutorial I am going to show you how we can make comment and reply system in a Laravel project. So we are going to use a package called Commentify to create comment and reply system in our Laravel project, and I am going to show you everything from the very beginning. So in this tutorial, first I will make authentication, then I will make a post table, and for post we will show the comment and reply system. So I will show you everything step by step so that you will be able to add this comment and reply system in your project. So let's just go and create a fresh Laravel project. So right now I'll just go over here and let's open a command prompt. Then let me just zoom in, and here I'm going to say Laravel new. Our project name will be Laravel underscore comment. Let's say press enter. So it will create a fresh Laravel project for us. So right now I'll just fast forward the video. Here you can see that the project creation is complete. So let's go to the project directory. Let's say here cd Laravel underscore comment. Press enter. Let's run the project. PHP artisan serve. Okay, I did a spelling mistake. So let's just run here PHP artisan serve. Press enter. And our project is running. Let me just copy this. Let's go to our browser, paste it here, press enter. So here you can see that freshly created Laravel project. So right now we need to add authentication in our Laravel project before we add Commentify in our Laravel project. So for authentication you can use Breeze or JSteam, whatever you prefer. So we'll use Breeze for this tutorial. You can install JSteam if you want. So in order to install Breeze, we need to run this Laravel/Breeze. So I'll just copy this and let me just open another command prompt in the project directory. This is the project, CMD. Let me just zoom in, paste the command, press enter. So this will install Breeze in our project. After this command, we'll copy this command, PHP addition Breeze install. Then paste it here. So here we need to choose, we'll choose here, let's say blade, let's say no over here for dark mode, and let's say 0, and it's done. So after PHP addition Breeze install, we need to write PHP addition migrate. So let me just copy this, then paste it here. And I haven't created any database, so it is asking me, would you like to create a database called Laravel underscore comment. We'll just say here yes, and table is migrated. Let me just show you in the database table. So if you just search over here Laravel underscore comment, and there you go, this one Laravel underscore comment. So the table is migrated over here. So after that we'll run the command npm install and npm run build. So we'll say here npm install, then npm run build. So after that we need to do one more thing, and that is we need to install livewire in our Laravel project, because here you can see Commentify, this package Commentify use livewire in order to comment and reply. Since it is using livewire, so for commenting and reply there is no reload. So let me just go to livewire.laravel.com then click start here. So from here we just need to copy only one command, which is this one, composer require livewire/livewire. So let's go to our project again, paste the command, press enter. So this will install livewire in our Laravel project, and livewire is also installed. So we can just close this one and this one. So after this, what we are going to do is that we are going to create a table called post. For post table we will use Commentify. So user will be able to write a comment or reply for a specific post. Okay. So right now let's go to our command prompt again, and here we are going to say PHP artisan make model, let's say post, and we'll also make the migration. I need to give a space here. So right now I'll just press enter. So migration is created and also model is created. So right now let me just open the project using Sublime Text. So open folder and the project name was Laravel underscore comment. This one, let me just open it, close the PBS on, and this is the project. So right now we'll just go to our database migration, and here you can see the post table. So here we'll just add, let's say 2 or 3 more field. Let's say here dollar table, this arrow sign, it will be string. Let's say post title, let's just make it nullable. Then let me just copy this, paste it here 2 times. So here we are going to say post description, and let's say this one will be a image. Let's save this and let's migrate this post table in the database. So we are going to say here php artisan migrate, and this is done. Let me just show you in the database table. Refresh here, and there you can see we have post table right now. We have title, description and image. So let me just insert a data over here. Let's say this is first post, and let's say this is a post description. Let me just copy it and paste it multiple times. The image field will be empty, so right now we'll just click go. So let's go to post table again, and there you can see we have a post. So right now what we are going to do is that we are going to show the post after the user is logged in. So here we are going to say, let's say Yamin, email will be yamin@gmail.com. Let's give the password 12345678 and confirm password. Click register, and currently we are logged in. So right now what we will do is that we are going to show the post data over here. So for it what we will do is that let's just go to code, and we'll go to our routes web.php, and here you can see /dashboard. So we are going to modify this. Let me just remove it like this, and here we'll give to third bracket, and here we are going to mention our controller. But before mentioning controller, we need to create the controller. So let's say here php artisan make controller, and controller name will be controller, and controller name will be home controller. Then press enter. So controller is created. So right now we'll say here home controller double clone class comma 2 single quotation, it will be, let's say, index. Let's just save this, and you also need to mention the controller at the top. So we'll say here use app /controller /home controller, and over here we need to write http. So let's save this, and right now we are going to go to home controller and create a function called index. So let's go to app http controllers, and here you can see home controllers. So here we'll say public function index to first bracket to second bracket, and from here we'll just return view. Let's say it will be home. Okay, save this, and let's go to our resource views, and inside views let's just create a new file. It will be home.blade.php. Save and save. So let's say here HTML, and inside the body let's say just hello for now. Save it, then let's just refresh here, and there you go, hello. So right now we need to show the logout part and everything, obviously. So for it what we'll do is that we'll go to our dashboard.blade.php. Let me just copy everything from here, and we'll paste it over here. Okay, we just remove this on, then save, and then refresh again, and there you go. So over here we'll show the post, and under the post we'll show the comment and reply. So first of all, let's go to our home controller, and let's say here use app backslash models backslash our model name was post. So let's just say here $post equal to post all, and we'll just compact the data. We'll say here compact, it will be post. So save this. So right now let's go to home.blade.php, and over here we're going to say at the rate of for each $post as, let's say $posts, and we also need to in the for each loop. So we'll say here int for each, and inside it we are just going to say, let's say here h1, it will be title. So we'll give to say $posts this arrow sign, and it was title. Let's say here h3, and this will be the description. So we'll say here $post arrow sign description. So right now if we save this, then if we now refresh, there you can see, we can see the post and the description. Okay, so right now we are actually ready to implement our Commentify, I mean comment and reply system in our project. So here first of all I'll give this link in the description so that you can just directly come over here and copy the command from here. So right now if we just go down here, you can see the prerequisites are livewire, time css and alpine.js. So we already installed the livewire, and by giving this command you will be able to add time css, alpine.js as well. Okay, so first of all here you can see you can install the package via composer. So right now we need to copy this command, composer require Usamer Choudhury /Commentify. So we'll copy this, then we'll go to our command prompt here, paste the command and press enter. So this will install required packages for Commentify. So right now I'll just fast forward the video. So after this command here you can see we need to add this in the config/app.php. So we'll just copy this and we'll go to our code. We'll go to our config. Over here you can see config, and in the config you can see app.php. So we'll just directly go down, and here you can see providers, service providers. We need to paste it in the service provider. So we'll just paste it over here in the service provider. Okay, then save it, and we can just close this. After that what we need to do is that we need to run one more command, and one more thing, that once the package is installed you can run php migrate. So we should just run this command php migrate. So this will add a few more table in the database. So let me just run the command php migrate. So 2 table is created. So right now if I now refresh, there you can see we have 2 more table. One is comment and another one is comments like. Right now this part is done. So right now we need to publish the config file. So let me just copy this. Let's go to our command prompt again. Let's paste the command and press enter. So it will add few more file in the vendor. If you go to the specific location, you'll be able to see the file commentify.php. So after that here you can see this will install, or this will publish time.config.js in our Laravel project. So right now we'll just copy this command, Ctrl+C, and again paste it here, press enter, and it is done. And here the thing is, here you can see time.config.js. Even though it is not mentioned over here, but we need to modify it in our project, because I faced the issue. Okay, it's automatically added, but the last time I tried this wasn't added automatically. Okay, we can just save this, then close it. Okay, so after this command we need to come over here and we need to make some changes in the model, in the post model, in which model you want to add the comment and reply system. So we want to add the comment and reply system for the post table. So we will just copy this and we'll add this in the post model. So let's go back to our code, and this time we'll go to our app, then models, and here you can see post.php. So we are going to paste this over here, and after that we need to do one more thing, and here you can see use commentable. So copy this and paste it here. Then let's save this, and we can just close this now. So right now we are ready to show comment and reply system in our post. So we need to right now copy this, and where you want to show the comment and reply system, at that paste this. So here we'll copy this and we'll go to our home.blade.php, and after the in for each we want to show the comment and reply system. So we'll just paste this, and it will automatically add the comment and reply system for the post. Since in the model we also add commentable, so it will be automatically added. And right now instead of article we need to say over here post, whatever you just written over here, so it will be posts. So we'll say here posts. Then if we just save this, then if we go to our browser, then if we refresh, there you can see we have a comment option over here. The discussion is 0 because there is no comment, and if I write anything, let's say this is first comment, but the thing is we cannot see any comment button, but the button is there. As you can see, if I just make it like this, you can see the button, but it is not visible. But if I click on it, you can see the comment is done. So we cannot see the button because we do not have any bootstrap CDN link or jQuery CDN link in our project over here in our home.blade.php. That's why. So what we can do is that we can just modify our button design. So for it, what we'll do is that, let me just show you. We'll just go to the vendor folder. If you just go inside vendor, you will find a folder called Usamamur Choudhury. Just click on the folder. Then here you can see resource, and inside resource views, and inside views here you can see livewire, and over here you can see drop down comment form.blade.php. Here you can see comment form.blade.php. Just go over here, and then if you just go down here you can see the button. This button is for the post comment. So here we'll just say here pan, and we'll keep this button inside this pan, and let's just mention a style over here. Let's say background color, it will be sky blue. So right now if we just save this, and if we now refresh, so there you can see we have a background color for the button. That's why right now we are able to see the button. So let's say my second comment, then click on it, post comment, and there you can see second comment, and there is no reload whenever I am uploading any comment. And there is also reply option, like option. So let's try to reply. Let's say hi from Commentify, then post reply, and there you can see view all replies, and I can see the reply, and I can also hide the reply. And here you can see we have a 3 dot over here. We can modify or delete our comment. So let me just edit it. Second comment, just say this, edit comment, and there you can see it is edited. So you can edit your own, or you can delete your own comment, but you cannot, you won't be able to edit or delete someone else's comment. Okay. So this is how you can add comment and reply system in your Laravel project. And if you just properly add the bootstrap CDN link and the jQuery CDN link, everything, the design will look like this. We do not have any jQuery CDN link or bootstrap CDN link over here. That's why it is not looking that much good. But at the end of the day, it will look like this once you add all the CDN link. Okay. So I hope this tutorial was useful to you. If you have any question, just let me know in the comment section, and I will really appreciate if you subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching, and